Namaste to everyone watching Online TV HD, brought to you by Nepal Hostel Association. Divanshi Roka reporting today's top 10 news of the day, 23 December 2021. Starting off with update number 1. 293 new COVID-19 cases, 263 recoveries, 2 deaths in 24 hours. The Ministry of Health and Population has informed that Nepal's COVID-19 tally has reached 9,22,756 as of Thursday afternoon. The ministry said 293 new cases were confirmed and 263 people have achieved recovery, whereas 2 deaths were reported in the country in the past 24 hours. In this period, 9,510 swab samples were tested in the RT-PCR method, of which returned 241 returned positive. Likewise, 2,116 people underwent antigen test for the virus, of which an additional 52 tested positive. As of today, there are 5,161 active cases across the country. Of them, 251 are hospitalized, 96 in intensive care units, and 22 on ventilators. Meanwhile, 2,82,641 people were vaccinated today. Update number 2. Water taps installed at 237 houses in Kalikot. Water taps have been installed at and handed over to 237 households at Lalu, Narahari Municipality, 9 of Kalikot district under the One House, One Water Tap program. The water taps have been installed with the financial assistance of the Integrated Water Resources Management Program of Helvetas, Swiss International Corporation Nepal, and in partnership of the Narahari Nath Rural Municipality. These water taps have been constructed under the Tallo Rani Rahada Water Supply and Sanitation Project at cost of Rs 25,512,797, the Rural Municipality Chairperson Dhir Bahadur Bishta said. Update number 3. Country records 63% rise in foreign trade in the first 5 months of current fiscal. Country's foreign trade has increased by 63% in the first 5 months of the current fiscal compared to the corresponding period last year. The country witnessed a foreign trade worth Rs 575 billion in the first 5 months of the last fiscal year, and the figure rose to Rs 941 billion this year. The latest data issued by the Department of Customs showed that the import business also increased by 59.55% this year compared to the previous year. The department's statistics showed the largest amount of import was through the Birganj transit point, which recorded goods imported worth more than Rs 290 billion, followed by Bhairava transit point, which recorded good imports worth Rs 136 billion, and Tribhuvan International Airport Customs, which recorded imports with over Rs 105 billion. Nepal exported goods worth more than Rs 49.41 billion via Birganj Customs, Rs 28.56 billion via Biratnagar Customs, and Rs 14.41 billion through TIA Customs. Update number 4. NC 14th General Convention results of election towards Dalit cluster announced. Results of the voting held for Nepali Congress central members towards the Dalit cluster in the recent party's 14th General Convention have been announced. The results were declared today. Man Bahadur Nepali, Prakash Rasaili, Nir Bahadur Aud, Harisaran Nepali, and Mekulal Balmeki have won the election held on December 13. Likewise, Lakshmi Pariyar, Sujata Pariyar, Shanti Pariyar, and Rupa Biswakarma have been elected towards the woman quota, the NC Central Election Committee said. Update number 5. Darshana leaves Bibekshil Saza. Leader of Bibekshil Saza party, Ranju Darshana, has left the party. Issuing a press release today, Darshana announced her separation from all responsibilities of the party as well as from general membership, expressing dissatisfaction towards the party's main leadership. I make myself free from all responsibilities and post of the party, even from party's general membership, reads the statement, saying she will be active in politics only in the role of independent citizen. Darshana accused the party main leadership and organization moving ahead as an alternative political force of not heading towards the right path. Update number 6. Manakamana cable car resumes operation. Nepal's first cable car, the Manakamana cable car, has resumed its routine operation after maintenance. The cable car remained closed for 4 days from last Sunday for carrying out necessary maintenance in gearbox and tower. According to the Deputy General Manager of Manakamana Darshan Private Limited, Ujjwal Sechan, the cable car service remained shut for 4 days on December 19 to 22 for fixing technical glitches. He further shared that the cable car service has came into routine operation from today after completing maintenance works. The cable car is upgrading its existing analog system to digital system as per its plan. Update number 7. Nepal imports vegetables worth Rs 60 million every day. Amid reports that Nepal's agricultural imports are excessively high, the Department of Customs have revealed another alarming fact. Nepal has been importing vegetables only worth Rs 60 million a day on average. As per the statistics made public by the department on Thursday, Nepal have imported vegetables worth Rs 8.5 billion in the past 5 months, mid-July till mid-December, which is Rs 60 million a day. Nepal mostly imports vegetables from India, followed by Pakistan and Bangladesh. Update number 8. Sailung Construction vows to complete Nagarkot Road expansion by coming March end. The Kamal Binayak Nagarkot Road construction project and Sailung Construction Private Limited have pledged to complete the construction of much-awaited Bhaktapur Nagarkot Road by mid-March next year. At an interaction program organized by Changunaran Municipality on Wednesday to mount pressure for expedition of road construction, Project Chief Gautam Shrestha vowed to complete the work by mid-March. It may be noted that the timeline for construction and expansion of Bhaktapur Nagarkot Road section has been extended for the 7th times. On the occasion, Madhav Khadka of Sailung Construction admitted serious managerial errors on part of the contractor company in the road construction and pledged to complete the stipulated work soon. Update number 9. Newa Nakha, New York's new working committee formed. Newa Nakha, New York. A new working committee has been formed in New York. First Vice President Dr. Mahendra Bir Bajracharya presided over Naresh Man Sakhya. Second Vice President Shruti Amatya, General Secretary Tulashi Naran Chitrakar, Secretary Sangeeta Mukhya Chonchu, Treasurer Saloni Banta Shrestha and Co-Treasurer Mani Shrestha were elected unopposed. Similarly, Namrata Pradhan, Deepak Kumar Pradhan, Mahendra Kumar Bajracharya, Sajan Pradhan, Radhika Shrestha, Abhishek Chonchu and Shubhana Sakhya were elected unopposed as the members of the working committee. According to the Constitution of Newa Nakha, New York, the incumbent Chairman Vishnuman Pradhan has been automatically selected as the advisor of the organization. Advisor Pradhan stressed on the need to move forward untidily to preserve and promote Newa tradition, art and culture festival even while living abroad. Newa Nakha, New York. Newa is an organization founded in 2011 in New York to preserve and promote tradition, art and culture. Reported by Shubin Shrestha. Update number 10. Omicron cases in India rise to 236. Daily tally of COVID-19 infection reaches 7,495. India has reported 7,495 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, Union Health Ministry informed on Thursday. According to the ministry, 236 cases of Omicron variant of coronavirus have been reported in the country so far. Out of this, Maharashtra topped the list with 65 confirmed cases, followed by Delhi with 64 cases and Telangana with 24 cases. Of the 213 cases, 104 patients have been recovered from the virus. As many as 434 COVID deaths have also been reported in the last 24 hours, taking the cumulative death toll from the virus to 478,759. The ministry also informed that India's active case load presently is at 78,291, constituting 0.23% of the country's total positive cases. Thank you for your patience. Keep logging onlinepatrika.com and keep watching Online TV SG, brought to you by Nepal Hostel Association. We'll catch up daily at the same time. Signing off for today.